Sorry about that. They'll be calling you a radical. Do not ride your bike in western Weber County. Another one's been hit. He lived right there. He was killed on his. There's been several that have been killed just this year alone. She was killed right up there on her bike. Do not ride your bike. It's all about cars. So this is the beginning of West Weber. I want to talk about this. Beneath the Ben Lomond Peak, you can read a little bit about it. So this road wasn't here till 1971. These roads, cars are up 10,000%. Population's doubled in the United States, but here, there's no shoulders, there's no buses, there's no bike lanes, there's no sidewalks, which we've all paid for. I donated 50 feet of sidewalk when I built my house on 4700 in 1987. They said they were going to put it in there. It's still not, there's no shoulder there. Guy came to read my meter yesterday and just tried to pull off the shoulder and almost rolled his car. I'm like, are you out of your mind? And then, you know, they've got that spook alley, that traffic jam. I mean, it's nuts. So right there, the old West Weber Church. Do you see those? You see them jump up? You know what those are? The last sandhill cranes. That's 3 sandhill cranes right there. They've been hanging around here in West Weber the last. There's no geese. There's no, and this is prime time. The North Run's right there. It sounds like D-Day Gettysburg. It's stunning. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. Oh God, look at my timing I got. Oh Jesus. So they're mowing the edge. Oh God, glad I got over. I have to walk through the cornfields. I guess like the natives did walk. There was no cornfields. So the beginnings of western Weber County. I want to talk about this. These are all artesian wells. This was all marsh and wetlands just 10 years ago. It flooded here. So the Bibies used to range cattle out here with the first whiteys out here. Besides John Weber, when John Weber explored this, and said there were more birds, more muskrat, more fur than anywhere here on the earth. Who's the savages? Jim Bridger said the same thing. Jedediah Smith said the same thing. So there was a little dwelling right there, and the Bibies, who turned out to be the Wallaces from South Weber, used to range cows out here. Were the very first whiteys out here. So in 1848, we had this giant winter. Apparently, again, this road wasn't here in 71. The Mormons got here in 1857 in West Weber. They lived in dirt dugouts along the Great Delta. The wigwams were still there when I was a kid. I used to play in them. It was still rural. It was still jackrabbits and muskrats, and it was spectacular, beautiful. So there was a dwelling house out there for his cowboy, becomes his naturals, occupying an Oregon bird refuge. Cowboys are not natural, neither are horses. Tundra swans are, geese are, jackrabbits are, muskrats are, beaver are, deer, elk are. So they couldn't get out here to check on him. Him and his wife and his kids out here, their cowboy. They finally got out because we had a big deep snow, and they were all froze to death. That was the first one. It sat right there, but that's by the church. The church used to be this beautiful red brick masterpiece. Oak, I mean stained glass. They tore it down, built that cinder block piece of shit. Well, they did the same thing with the school. They did the same thing in my house. That's as far as we're going to get. Well, that'll help. You know, he does a good job. I talked to him. He does a really good job. And so, but it'll help. But the beginnings of West Weber, I was talking about, there used to be a train depot right there by those trees. There used to be, they used to call it the big block. This road wasn't there, but that block went just for a little bit. You know, the Elmers lived right there. He had 18 kids. He named his last kid Caboose. He had a silver star, by the way. And anyway, there used to be a train depot there. You could walk right there, get on the train, go across the lake, go to San Francisco, go this way, go to New York, go anywhere you wanted. This is in the 1800s. Cool till 18. I think they tore it down in post-war, from what I understand, or right around the war, when they got rid of all the trains in this country and cars have ruined this country. And they haven't improved any roads. These derelicts here, they just give themselves more money. So the beginnings of West Weber, pretty ominous, right? By the way, the Bibies ended up being, they're old family here, and you know, that's who the Wattises and Eo, you know, his mother was a Bibie. Whoa, who's that? CEO of General Electric? Yeah, pretty amazing stories. So, I wanted to get this. Beneath the Ben Lomond Peak, they've destroyed this fucking country. walking, it's a beautiful, beautiful walk here. I don't mind it at all, especially this time of year, but there's no shelter. I get over clearing the weeds. You got it. No exceptions to the rule. You got to time it. You got to go after 8, between 8 and 9. It kind of calms a little bit some days. And I mean a very little bit. 4700, it's the most dangerous road. Man, I live on that thing. It's unbelievable. Walk on that. Whoa. I have to get clear over in the fields. I mean, it's unbelievable. So, cars have destroyed this country. Absolutely destroyed. And they've, no, the planners in this thing, all they do is there's no bus out here. You see no sidewalk, no bike lanes. You cannot ride your bike. I know at least 5 people that have been killed in the last 18 months here. 5 good bike riders. Good bike riders. So there's the beginnings of West Weber. Pretty ominous, huh?